Hello everybody and a good early morning to you. Welcome to Uruguay and Montevideo. Oh yeah, we haven't flown this on the channel in quite some time. I need to see if this thing is working properly in the latest XPlane. It's one of the only aircraft in my hangar that I haven't flown. So I want to check it out. I was going to do GA, but sorry about that. We'll get back to GA, don't you worry. And got a couple of people asking about another truck sim video. Yeah, we can do that. I'm not going to commit to a day, but we will do some more truck sim. Do not worry. So, welcome aboard Clipper Flight 553 non-stop from beautiful Carrasco International in Montevideo, Uruguay. And where are we going to? Antonio Carlos Jobim International in Rio de Janeiro. It'll be sunrise when we get there, so don't worry. We're sitting here not cold, but it is dark. Well, put it this way, it's cold but not dark. I haven't programmed anything yet or got anything going. We can get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is it's going to probably take me 40 minutes or so to get this all set up and make sure everything is working correctly. I will bring you back when we're getting ready to taxi. All the usual suspects are in use, including global map enhancement and Simheaven. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You know the routine. Links are down below to a lot of the stuff I'm using. I will not be using Better Pushback. Better Pushback doesn't work with this truck. This has its own built-in pushback that you can use. I highly suggest that you do. This is version 2.8.2 of the SSG 747-800 passenger variant. There's also the cargo variant that you get. People go, it's a horrible aircraft, it's junk, it doesn't fly properly. It flies perfectly fine, and I'm going to show you it does. Just fly it within its means. Read the user manual. Don't expect it to have all this stuff functioning and all this. It's not a PMDG, and it doesn't cost a PMDG price. Links to my Discord are down below. Always free to join it. As well as two ways you can help support the channel, as everything you see on the channel is bought with my own money and or viewer donations. And my computer specs are down there as well. I will see you once we're basically on the runway. Thanks for flying along with me. And here we go. It's getting flaps down. They're big honking flaps. All I'm going to say. And I wanted flaps 20, I believe it was. Flaps 20. RTO is set. Delete. There we go. Off. APU is off. I already turned the bleed off. Beacons both. Nav on. Logo on. Taxi. Runway turn offs. There we go. Okay, let's go to the runway and let's get out of here. I just picked this airport at random. It's default. Doesn't look bad. The night lighting is nice. It's really weird with this aircraft. it always feels like you're not moving, but you are. And here we go. It's even on takeoff roll, as you can see, the sun is coming up. Even on takeoff roll, you're like, man, I'm not getting much speed. You look at the speed tape, and it's like you're doing 90 knots. It's like, dang. It's simply the weight and like size of the aircraft just makes you think you're not really moving all that much. But then, yeah, no, not this one. That's runway 1. It's 7,300. With flaps 20, could I do it? Probably. But, you know, we have a 10,000 foot runway. The winds are calm, so I can pick from whatever one I want. Like, well, I'm going to take the 10,000. No such thing as too much runway at your disposal. Night lighting on the aircraft is not bad at all. You know, some add-ons, I tell you, man. It's like you can't see a thing with them. And we will get everything set up. That I already turned on. TARA. There we go. Only thing I don't like, one thing, is you can't, inbound and outbounds. Is you can't actually just use, like your mouse button. You actually have to use the wheel to make it, to flick the switch, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I know, I got the yokes off. I'm always fiddling around in this thing. Looking through it, see if anything's new. As I said, this is version 2.8.2. If yours is older, do update it. Use the Skunkcraft updater. I use the standalone updater. As opposed to like inside running it from inside XPlane itself. I find that works best. Don't ask me why, and run it as administrator, I guess because it has to row. Well, running brake check, that works. Well, like I said, I think...
approaching 07.
It's only a 2-hour flight, so it's not like I've got a stink load. Of fuel on board. This thing turns on a dime. And if I was
on
in
runway
outside view,
07.
Everything's done. Okay. Over. And here we go. Enjoy the sounds.
$80 knots. V1. Rotate. V2.
Oh. What?
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
There we go. Aha! I know you're not happy. Because I'm hand flying. Okay, come here. Just go there. LNAV, VNAV, you do it. That's what I forgot to do. It's fine. There we go. Fly by. Oh. I never get tired of looking at 747s, I swear. You off. You off. You off. We can get the logo off. The sun is rising. Everything up there is good. Check the environmental control systems. Make sure they're all functioning. Everything is good. All the ECAM pages are modeled. Junk aircraft. I don't know what some people expect. I mean, if you want to get like every single one of these all working with, you know, the whole 9 yards, you know what? Fly
Altimeter
3D.
setting.
Get the PMDG 747, Queen of the Skies. Hope you like spending $200 to get all variants of it. If you want the freighter and everything else like that. Even back in FSX days, I paid almost $200 US for like all the variants. It was somewhere around there. I think it was 158 or something. Then you add in all the taxes and such. Then, if it was like this, and like this doesn't, then I would be seriously upset and going, yeah, you're right. But for what this aircraft cost, it's more than it does what you need it to do so you can do your flight. You know, and you can't, you know, really fault it for that. Considering, I don't know, I've had this aircraft. Is it XPlane 10? If not, I had it on release in XPlane 11. I used to fly it a lot. And I've never really had an issue with it. The only real issue is, I'm going to show you a little tip. By the way, there you can see the flight time and that. Some people have an issue with, no, index. Give me the menu. For the perf in it, it won't allow them to enter in the 0 fuel weight. Don't ask me why it does. I'll get the landing lights off in a minute. What you need to do is enter in your zero fuel weight and put it up under gross weight. It doesn't overwrite the gross weight, and that sends it down to here. Don't ask me why. There's a line select key right here, but it won't accept it if you put it here. So put it here, and that's how you get it to come down. And you can adjust the sounds and all that from in here. Back to the aircraft. So, distance you've flown elapsed in time, how many minutes, what your current speed, altitudes are, and how far you've got to go to your destination, estimated arrival time. That is in, not local time. It's not going to take 4 hours. Oh, there's going to be time zone changes, I'm sure. So, there we go. Beautiful sunrise. Some reason I don't have my left-hand side. Well, let's just do this. Now we do. It looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. Hopefully it stays like this the whole way. A lot of farmland here. And wide plains and such like that. And in a minute we'll be going out over towards the ocean. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue flying. So those 2 tips for you. Use the pushback that's in here. And just steer using your rudder pedals or your twist grip. Or whatever it is you use for rudder. And or nose wheel steering. Use that to control, tail left, tail right. Actually, I prefer it, to be honest with you. It works rather well. So that tip, and then the one about for zero fuel weight, get it from your sim brief flight plan. Or the tablet. The tablet itself tells you when you're, I can't show you right now because but the zero fuel weight is listed under the fuel and everything else, like your total weight. And just enter it, like 2.8.1, put it up here, and it'll transfer it down here. It's kind of haywire. Other than that, as you saw, everything went fine. Other than my questionable flying abilities. But you know what? I have fun. And that, to me, is more important than anything. I will leave you with a flyby, and once again, don't forget to do the YouTube things. Click show more if there's you want to see some of the add-ons and that I'm using, and where you can get them for your very self, as well as a link to my Discord, how you can support the channel, my PC specs, and everything else. Thanks for flying along with me. And welcome back, everyone. We are on a descent into Rio. The aircraft has performed beautifully. Kind of a mixed bag weather-wise. A lot warmer than where we took off from, though. Montevideo, I don't know if you noticed. Looking over here. It was 6 degrees Celsius when we took off. Okay, auto brake 2. Heading for the runway is 098, if I remember here it said on the chart. .097, okay. Flaps 30, 145, that should do. Supposed to be some clouds hanging over the harbor area and all that. We will see. Still got a 50 knot wind. Direct crosswind. And I am going to slow us down. We do have a little, I've got the speed brakes out a bit. It does say patchy sort of cloud, so. It's updated the METAR a couple of times. We're supposed to have few at 2,900, broken at 5,000, and overcast at 8. That's at the airport itself, though. This thing does not like giving up speed. And not surprising, it's a big, heavy aircraft. And I think I'll leave just a little bit of them out. Not much, just enough to take the edge off, if you will. And auto brakes to... I just got to remember to reset that speed brake. Otherwise, the nose is not going to want to come down. What's it like out there? That's not looking bad at all. I think it needs a few more clouds, mind you, based off what the METAR says, but we'll know soon enough when we get closer to the airport. And transition altitude is 7,500. I'll do it probably around 10. And I've got a fairly hard turn coming up. We'll slow to 210. Still have the speed brake out a bit. This thing has bulletproof flaps, so I'm not really worried with that. Lots of mountains and hills around. Airspeed is fine. I don't know what's going on with those winds. It says the winds are variable at 2. Get the slats out. That looks awesome down there. And I'm not even using the highest resolution. for the ground terrain. That looks awesome. No wonder people love to come down here. We already did ding the cabin. Let's put the sign on and all that. Everything up top is looking good. And we'll just keep coming down. It's not a long approach, so I want to be... And there's minimums around here, like 6,500 and such like that. Like, it's interesting. Landing lights on. I don't think I've ever landed on runway 10 before. And we'll get the speed brakes out again. Oh, that's what it was. Should have listened to it. This is going to be interesting. As you can see, it's got like different restrictions along the way. Get you to there. And we'll just keep calming down. Let me see. I can't see anything out there. Thing is, I can't tell if it's glare from the sun or it's actual cloud. Yeah, I know the speed brake's extended. I'm the one who extended it. Speed brake armed. How are we looking out there? Love the animations on this aircraft. They're actually quite well done. All things being equal. Speed brake is not. You're confused. Not getting the ILS yet, which is kind of interesting.
Altimeter setting.
Good call. For once extras, thank you. Now we have it. Speed brake is not extended, it's armed. Get a little closer, please. Mind you, we still got 17 miles to go, so that is fine. Can you see the airport at all? Not yet. Now what? Okay. First you're complaining to me. It's doing land 3. No, we're not. We'll go to flaps 20. Is to be on the safe side. And here we go. Speed brake arm, auto brake 2, seatbelt sign is on. Localizer glide slope are captured and identified. Don't worry about the land 3 part. I'll definitely be taking. Not going to do an auto land. I don't even know if this aircraft can do an auto land. Be interesting. It's just I want to feel the aircraft, how it's handling. It was fine on the climb out. Other than I forgot to arm LNAV, VNAV. That was causing me a little bit of issues. With a slow rate of climb there on the climb up. While making the turn towards the heading that we needed to go. And that, but that's looking good. What's frame rate like? 29. This is one of the XPlane 12. They give it a bit of extra treatment, which is kind of cool. How far are we out? 9 miles. There's our airport and runway. Outer marker. Gear coming down. Okay. And what did we choose for reference? 145. So other than some last minute flaps, Oh, we're doing fine. And it's on profile. If you're just joining at this point, how I got that to display, click this twice. Flaps 25.
1,000.
Confirm. Ooh, awesome atmospherics. Love it. Flaps 30. Fully configured. Speed brake armed. Auto brake 2 set. Runway clear unidentified. Landing lights on.
Approaching 10.
We'll get the thing going there. My aircraft.
500. 400. 300.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
200
Glide slope.
approaching
Oh, you
minimum.
just
Glide
dropped
slope.
right off, eh?
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Wow.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Long landing. 1,000 feet remaining.
Reverser's open and available. That was that's manual braking. Reverser still. Tell me there's an exit.
2,000
There it is.
remaining.
Yeah, we're fine, extras. Thank you. That was interesting. Every time I gotta look out, looking out, it's like I end up getting myself completely out of shape. Taxi lights on. Welcome to Rio de Janeiro. The nose came down nice and gently, though, at least. We'll take this one. Global Force, I'm not using at present. I wanted to see what the default stuff would look like. Well, come here. Strobe lights off. There we go. So, other than my horrible final approach there when I disconnected everything, the aircraft performed perfectly fine, thank you. So it is far from the unflyable aircraft, people say. In a more competent pilot's hands, it would have been perfectly fine. I disconnected, I don't know, 2 miles, 3 miles out. I wanted to get a feel. If I'd have left it on till, you know, minimums, it would have gone fine. 145, I think that's a little fast. But I mean, that is what the FMC said. So who am I to argue with them making, you know, that made the aircraft and the systems, flight systems. Oh, wrong one. Get the APU started. Anyways, that is going to do it for this one. As you see, the aircraft flew the entire flight without a hitch. Now, from here, I think I'm going to fly, I don't know, to Mexico City. And then from Mexico to Montreal, I think. Or Quebec City. I don't know how long the runway is in Quebec City. We'll see. But, you know, everything functioned perfectly fine. It's easy on your frame rate. Just make sure you read the user the manual. You get it. You know, and it does have SimBrief. So use the SimBrief downloader. And it uses the UFMC format. So when you enter your flight plan, like for company route, don't include the 01 like we typically do on a lot of other aircraft. Just the origin and destination, no spaces in it, and company route. And as long as you downloaded it to the right directory, you'll be perfectly fine. And it'll import the whole thing. I think it'll import the SID if it's using one. And it'll have that pre-selected. You can override it. I often do. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to use that runway. And I change it. But I make sure that it's a runway that I could still use the same departure. So that I don't get, you know, an error going, this doesn't connect to this and that. Anyway, folks, my name's David. It's been my pleasure to take you on this trip from Montevideo, Uruguay, up to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, click show more. You'll find a bunch of stuff down there, including a link to my Discord, stuff I'm using, etc., and my computer specs as well. Until the next time, I want you to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the blue side up, and I will see you in the skies, on the rails, and on the road. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and we will see you again in another XPlane 12 video. Take care, all.